How did the first Yugoslavia fall? In 1919, after the end of the First World War, the new Kingdom of Serbs, Croats, and Slovenes had one major objective: write a constitution approved by the National Assembly. The state's main parties were the Serbian National Radical Party and Democratic Party, as well as the Communist Party, Yugoslav Muslim Organization, and Croatian People's Peasant Party. Centuries of foreign rule left the region's different ethnicities seeking independence and their own political aspirations, complicating unity. The National Radical Party, which sought Serbian domination, proposed a constitution increasing Serbian King Alexander's power, granting him oversight in legislative and executive affairs, weakening the parliament. Once presented to the assembly, the constitution was only supported by the Serbian parties, 27 votes short of approval. To secure support, the Serbs appealed to the Muslim landlords of Bosnia and Herzegovina, weakened by the war, offering compromises like the preservation of their nation, religious protections, and financial compensation. The constitution passed while the communists and Croats boycotted the vote. Following the Vidovdan constitution, the country struggled with economic woes, food shortages, and crime. Political tensions worsened with the banning of the Communist Party, adoption of the Serbian dinar, and rise of paramilitaries. Non-Serbs felt like the system was rigged against them. In parliament, the Serbian Radical Party clashed with the Croatian Peasant Party, which sought Croat independence. One day, during a session, Punića Račić of the Radical Party drew a handgun and shot 3 members of the Peasant Party amidst an argument, including its leader Stjepan Radić. The political chaos left King Alexander with 2 options: allow Croatian independence in the end of the country, or abolish the Vidovdan constitution, ban all political parties, and declare a dictatorship. He chose the latter. Alexander's dictatorship blamed the chaos on nationalism, working to erase local identity. He redrew provincial borders into Banovinas based on location rather than ethnicity, and renamed the country to the Kingdom of Yugoslavia. He suppressed all dissent and displays of national identity, creating a new constitution and elections, giving only the illusion of democracy. Meanwhile, fascism was on the rise, led by the Croatian Ustaše operating from fascist Italy. They envisioned an ethnically pure Croatia, targeting Jews, Romani, and Orthodox Serbs, seeking to cause chaos in the country and declare independence. In 1934, as King Alexander visited France, he was suddenly assassinated by an Ustaše-linked gunman, leaving the country in a regency led by Prince Paul, since Alexander's son Peter was too young. Throughout the 1930s, Yugoslavia's economy struggled, relying heavily on trade with Nazi Germany. Political polarization continued, which Prime Minister Dragiša Cvetković attempted to solve through the Sporazum, creating the Banovina of Croatia, giving more autonomy to Croats. All these issues came to a halt with the start of World War II. Yugoslavia immediately declared its neutrality, but by 1940 they had no choice. Italy had invaded Greece, and Germany needed access through the country, pressuring Yugoslavia to join the Tripartite Pact. Prince Paul, knowing the alternative was invasion, accepted on the condition he didn't have to fight in the war. As soon as Paul accepted, mass demonstrations broke out all over the country. Military officers soon overthrew him and installed the 17-year-old Peter as king. The new government tried to leave the pact, causing the Germans to invade. By 1941, the first Yugoslavia officially came to an end, with Peter's government escaping to Britain. Hitler divvied up the country into multiple nations, including the independent state of Croatia, led by the Ustaše. Over the next 4 years, the region would see genocide, civil war, and a fight for freedom.